water. Too much of it in winter, not enough in summer. It sounds simple putting it like that, but a reality not only we're experiencing. As summer deepens, the moat takes shape stone by stone and mostly by hand, and the heat just keeps coming.
Welcome to the desert.
And with that heat comes a change in the weather pattern, and nature gives us a reminder of who is really in charge, while also sharing her gifts. Almost everything happening on the property this episode ties back to water in some way. And we're also back at the old watercress bed, dried out for the first time in years. We knew there was rubbish in there, but the extent of it is far beyond what we expected.
This is how I cope with it. I bitch about it.
But first things first, a moat under construction, a lot of manual labor, and adding new elements to the plan.
Let us have a look. So what I want to try is my French drain is behind here.
As Philippe continues, he makes small holes in the clay soil every meter between the moat and the French drain that runs parallel. That way the drain keeps its form while water can still push through towards the small stones inside and percolate down into the perforated pipe sitting deeper below. We did consider putting a perforated pipe inside the moat itself, like a second French drain, but there isn't enough depth for it, and with a perfectly functioning French drain right next to it, why add the complexity? It might seem like extra work, but the idea is to be prepared for the worst. If there is ever standing water or really heavy rainstorms, having those connection points means water can push through much faster than trying to work its way through the clay soil, which it will, but it takes time. And having had our share of massive downpours, putting these things in place now while everything is still open feels like the better option than having to dig it all up again later to fix it.
And yes, I'm doing it manually, and I'm gonna keep doing it manually, because I don't want to damage my geotextile. This was damaged 2 times, 1 time by me, and I think 1 time with the big excavator. There's a second pipe here that you don't see, and it's cracked on the 45. So not very good, Philippe, and not very good. And I had to do something anyways because they were coming out here. I could put a 45 here, but now at least I can put it a little bit further. So. Oh, that's a lot of water. Whoa! Okay then. That's from this winter. Okay, that's a bit better already. If you're wondering why I do this, just that the glue has a little bit more grip than, and why 245s, it's because it's easier to pull a cable through than a 90. And we're running out. We have to get them aligned. Voila, that's aligned. Buy some more glue, that's for sure. The glue is done, but not before I do this. Voila! If we take the driveway, comes until here, so we'll need to stack some more stones. That's exactly what I thought. But this is good. Now I can make a little stone wall around it, fill it up so they don't get damaged anymore, tape them off on top so there's not that much water coming in. Happy, I'm happy this is done. Welcome to the desert. It truly is a desert. It's the third heat wave. It's not like we have much choice than just to power through it to get stuff done. It's just making sure the water can reach it quicker if necessary. It's just those fluke winters or 30 days of rain. The rubble that I'm gonna put in here is actually the tailings. So there is a guy that actually makes out of these big stones the smaller stones to make buildings, and then out of that there is always some leftover, and that's what I'm gonna use in here. It's bigger rubble, it's without dust, it's very clean, and it's not that expensive. Okay, let's get this one out of here and burn my ass in the meanwhile. That's really the downside. I'm okay with 40 degrees, I'll work in it. But the real downside is that leather, well, it's not really leather, but that PVC seat, that black PVC seat is just burning my ass, but literally. Welke beetjes al moeten opruimen, dat is sowieso zeker. Ah, kijk. Het moment dat een doekje neerlegt. Voilà. We forgot the wind. Voilà. Hopla. We're effectively creating a French drain, but without a pipe inside. And on top it will be open. So it stops most of the fines that would be able to move from entering this, hopefully giving it a proper lifetime. Everything perishes, everything. So everything will need maintenance or this or that. There's nothing is permanent. Even our old monuments need maintenance. The only reason we sometimes have buildings of 500, 600, 700 years old, whatever, is because there has been a lot of maintenance and renewing on them. Because we always try, and me as well, to do it forever, but that's just impossible. Nothing is forever. Okay, sadly enough, I'll have to discharge this by hand. It's a little challenge. It's from here at least until the end over there that I have to discharge it by hand. So if you're wondering why I'm not tipping it, is first of all I can't tip it there, and second of all at the bottom there's too many fines. I can avoid the fines for now. I think we're not gonna cap it off yet. We're gonna fill it with the rubble and we're gonna leave the final layer off, because first we're gonna look this winter if it works properly. You see the general idea of the big rocks. It creates a lot of voids, big voids where the water can go through freely. I'm always worrying about it, because like Anicia said, this winter we didn't have this in place. We only had a small little one that didn't even go down that way, and we managed. And afterwards we'll look into holding the water.
Niet lang geleden.
Voila. It's Crockman. We had a big thunderstorm, yeah, but more wind than whatever. It was like a mini tornado that went by. So there's lots of trees down. With us, it's quite okay. It surprises me. With the neighbors, some roof tiles came loose. With the two neighbors, actually. With me, it's only this tarp here behind me that's ripped now as well, my newer tarp, and the tarp on the old barn is ripped as well at the back, but that's okay, I can fix that. But it was scary. It was really rough wind. Well, I have one tree down over there, but that's a small tree. It's okay, it's life. But I think further up in some villages I heard it's even more gnarly, and this afternoon when I went to get stones from the quarry. I couldn't get through one place because all the lines were down, all the telephone lines were down. Luckily it was not electricity, and lots of old big trees coupled with the drought, I think, that makes it weaker, I don't know. There is no more normal anymore, it's extreme. My favorite pastime. Okay, next up. You can see the puddles here, coming all the way from there. The last stone there is a source of water that always keeps giving and giving. Even now when we're in a drought, I'm gonna call it, it's still giving water.
We had a thought about capturing the spring, but that would have made things a lot more complicated. At the same time, just letting it run off and evaporate felt like a bit of a waste.
Underneath this stone, where the fresh water keeps coming, you can see it running.
So Philippe's solution is to dig a small hole against the drain and fill it with rocks, giving the water enough pressure to push into the drain and find its way around. Or infiltrate deeper into the ground and possibly make its way to the well out front.
Where the spring is coming out, that seems to be actually working. It stays only 2-3 centimeters high of the bottom. Must be pushing through the geotextile into my drain. So that's good news. I'll leave it open as long as I can to keep an eye on it. Well, I think it's finally died. I was always very happy with it, but I have a feeling it died. Perfect. don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a mix of everything. Glass, plastic bottles. So before I get anyone saying it's an old dump, it is not. I don't know, but in the 40s or whatever, I don't think they had modern breakers like this. So it's the only thing I can do is dig it free a little bit so it's opened up, and then manually start clearing it out again, I guess. It's sad work that I'm doing. It's sad work because I have loads of other stuff to do actually. You know what this makes me think of? You know, I don't know if you guys watch Jeremy Clarkson with his Jeremy Clarkson's farm. There was one episode where he was fly tipping and he said the same. It takes a lot of time, it costs a lot of money and time for somebody else to clean it up, instead of just bringing it directly to the tip. Okay, Sunday, so what do we do on a Sunday? We clean up someone else's garbage pit.
Kaila. Opa, één kapot.
Ja, het is allemaal kapot.
Ja.
So the only thing I'm sorting out is just the metal. The rest all goes together because I didn't know, but actually once this is broken, actually they don't like it to put it in the glass container. Or when it's dirty.
We hebben nu in de poubelle gedaan. We hebben wel in ons bos gedaan.
This was the most amazing thing, batteries.
Kijk, boeien.
Smet hem maar in.
Kijk, ja. Hier, papa.
Ja, steek er maar in.
We zijn een beetje weg.
Zijn we een beetje weg?
Maar ik kan...
Wacht.
Maar ik ben super.
Okay, the dumper is almost full. Where I dumped everything that I got out of there and spread it out is also getting clean. It just takes some time. I don't know, I think I'll do one dumper and then just leave it as it is. And once I have time, I never have time, I make time for it. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, let's change a little bit because I'm always working there. Let's do a little bit over here or the other stuff, clean it up a little bit. So there's maybe a quarter done. I can come back and just continue. There is no rush. It's not gonna go away by itself. I wish it did. What is this? Ah, it's a toad. What are you doing under here? Hello, Mr. Toad. I almost chucked you with the rest. Kijk, Odin. Dat is een pad. Dat is een beestje. Heel lief. Heel lief. These are probably little plastic pots where they buy their tomatoes and whatever in to grow their own vegetables, and then they throw them where they grow them. The stupidity is beyond. And I'm sorry if that seems complaining to some, but I have no other explanation. And this is how I cope with it. I bitch about it. En I clean it. Dat willen we niet.
Kom. Wat doe je soms? Bom, bam. Het is geen kopen.
Nee,
Nee.
het is al iets beter, dat wel. It is clean here, this side. So the only thing that came to here is all the runoff from all that shit over there. But as you can see, it started caving in here, so this tree has to go. And then see what we can do. I don't know if this dam was made out of.
Papa.
Stick maar in the ding. Was made out of 1 meter of stones because it's quite wide. I have no idea. And underneath here is the clay. It's what holds the water. So I think if I excavate it, I will excavate it until that layer. And if you look at it, then you have a nice little pool. And then we'll see if we can close it, because I think there used to be a system over there to open and close to let it fill up. Okay, where do we start? Here? Okay, I think I've had enough, to be honest, for today.
All these pieces of wood with metal attached came out from the watercress bed clearing higher up on the property. Taking out each and every bit of metal manually would be far too time consuming, so Philippe is gathering it all at a central spot on the platform Thierry built a few months back. The plan is to let it build up and then in winter, once we have authorization from the local council, burn it in a controlled way. Whatever metal remains in the ashes can then be collected and recycled.
Makes my life so much easier. Xavier, the father of Anicia, he stacked them all in the same direction. So pick them up with the excavator, it's so easy. I didn't think I would be back here so soon, and I thought if I leave this metal here, brambles will grow over it very quickly. And if I start mowing here again and I don't see the metal and it hits the mower, then I'm gonna have party time, so I might as well chuck it in. Well, it's been a good couple of days. I'm tired, but I've been able to clean up a lot. This has been cleaned up, that metal is gone. The only thing I still need to do is empty the trailer at the déchetterie. The tip